Change the title and there you go. No? Well. Fair enough. Hey Fresco, thanks for the title change, mate. See, look, Fresco's a good mod. So, I mean, if anyone thinks they could live up to Fresco's tier of modding. What's this weapon? Drakeblood. Where'd you get this weapon now? I like the way I say, hey, what does this weapon upgrade with? And then someone puts Titanite. They're all fucking Titanite. Your kind words have touched me. I grant you 2 wishes. Okay, I want 10 gifted subs and £10 donation. Thanks, mate. Oh, this is the one from fucking DS2 that they use in speedruns. Drakeblood Greatsword. Wait, that's literally what it is. Okay. I love this weapon art. I love this moveset, sorry. I love the way it swings. Oh, wow. Wait, does that third attack do more damage than the rest? I wonder if it does on Dark Souls 2. Lich Bane. Is he still here? He'd know. No, it doesn't. Ah, okay. It looks like it would. That'd be cool. I'm going to check what this level's with because I don't trust chat. Chat have fucked me too many times. Push one if you want to. Okay, nice. Fresco, you're such a good mod, man. One if you want a gift. The gift of bans. You hate to see it. I just realised I'm subbed to this year since 6 months, and I've hit my lowest point since 6 months. Yeah, dude, I mean, you gotta keep going. This stream's like alcoholism. You know? You keep putting your money into it, and it just makes you feel like shit. But it's worth it, really. Because what else is there in life? You know? I feel like this is going to be sick with a buffed GPR. Because it does lightning damage already, doesn't it? Yeah, that's sick. This is going to do fat damage, I can see it coming. Everyone's going to be like, pog in the chat. I'm going to do like 1R1 on Vault, and everyone's going to be like, pog. I'm going to go, calm down, guys. Is this normal? You're already pogging just because it's a DS2 weapon. Is this in Dark Souls 1 as well? I guess it is, probably. It's not? Oh, okay. It's just a DS2 one. DS2, DS3 exclusive. So, anyone got any plans today? I mean, I'm planning to do 3 runs, turn my stream off, go to the gym, watch Tottenham play against Borussia Dortmund, come back and then do a torch run at the end of the night. That's my plan for today. What's your plan? Any good plans in here, guys? Anyone just sitting in all day doing nothing? Gonna watch a movie. Nice. I saw Itchy the Killer. It sounds like an anime, so... I mean, I kind of want to ban you. Any planners in the chat? Yeah, I hate planning my day. I don't know. Oh, this even buffs anyway. Okay. You got a law exam tomorrow? Good luck, man. I know what that felt like. I used to spend 2 days. 2 days before the exam doing nothing but read. Literally nothing. I had no breaks. Well, I had break. I'd eat. And then I'd go back to reading again. Fucking AIDS. It's not an anime? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I went from reading articles, like I said earlier, statutes, common law, judgments, articles from respected individuals, and now I read people on the internet typing in a chat while I play a video game. It's a strong contrast. There are probably some geniuses in Twitch chat, to be honest. Sometimes I read people's messages in chat and they're actually quite funny. There's some funny people on Twitch sometimes, I have to say. Most of the time not, but there are some. You guys know who I'm talking about. If I'm talking about you, you know who you are. I'm a genius, it's in my name, so it has to be true. Yeah, true. Whenever I see, like, Pussy Slayer 69XXX on Xbox when I was younger, I used to think, damn, this guy, he definitely fucks. 100%. What's your darkest joke? A horse walked into a bar. Bartender said, "What'd you do that for?" He said, "It's dark outside." That was funny, but there was no laugh track, so you guys didn't know when to laugh. It's like, if that was a sitcom, there would have been a laughing track, and then you guys would have laughed. That's dark, as in dark joke. Dark. It's dark. No? Okay, whatever. You guys didn't understand it. It requires an exquisite taste. I understand. Yeah, I've seen that fresco. Maddie McCann jokes in 2019. I don't know what's more dead, Maddie McCann jokes or Maddie McCann. That was a good joke as well. No laughing track though, again. Wait, how do you guys know when to laugh? I don't. Fuck off. Oh, that's actually torture whenever you watch like the Big Bang. Have you guys ever watched if you guys haven't, go on YouTube and type in Big Bang Theory without laughing track. Oh man. Bazinga. I've never found that show funny, and it's super popular. I think it's for them people that are like XD nerds. Sheldon's fucking hell. He's so wacky, dude. Wacky Sheldon and his wacky antics. Look what Sheldon's up to again, being wacky. What wacky Sheldon. Sheldon and the boys being wacky again. What's your favourite comedy shows, guys? And if your answer isn't Always Sunny, or if it isn't Always Sunny, then you're wrong. That's what I'm going to say. And this stream doesn't count as a TV show, just saying. Always Sunny and Parks. I've never watched Parks. The Office. The Office is an acceptable answer from anyone in here. Yep, good art. Good choice, mate. Good choice. Community. I like Community as well. Community's a good show. Movies coming out soon, I assume. Workaholics. I watched one season of Workaholics and I was like, meh. Ricky Gervais is not funny in any way. You're retarded. That's my only answer to that. OSC coupling? I think so. Has anyone watched Sex Education on Netflix? Everyone says that's good. But is that a comedy or is it just like a normal show? It's a little bit. Man, I feel bad for people that weren't brought up. For people that have never lived in England and not watched The In-Betweeners. Like, if you don't live in the UK, have been brought up in the UK, you don't understand like everything about The In-Betweeners and why it's funny. But when you were brought up in the UK and you've watched In-Betweeners is fucking hilarious. Back in the day. I think if like an American or like someone outside of the UK watched the In-Betweeners, they probably couldn't find it as funny as it is. But maybe, I don't know. There's just so many contextual jokes towards being English in it. Being English is a joke. Is it, mate? Yeah, guess what language you're typing right now? And language that you speak in real life. English. Who made it? English. Shut up, kid. You're stupid. I'm speaking American. How many Americans are in here right now? And why are you awake? What time is it in America? It's mainly like 7 AM. Or... Actually, I think it could be 7 AM or it could be 5 AM. It could be 4 AM, I think, if you're far enough. 7 AM for me. You actually are American, damn. I feel like... Do you think there's ever a stream, like I do or anyone does, that's like, you don't have an American or a British person watching it? I feel like it's kind of impossible. You can't avoid the Americans. 6 AM? Are you just up all night? Mine. Okay. I didn't mean it that way. I meant as in like a stream with like people in it. Wait, no, that sounds so bad. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking. Ow. It's alright, I'm a dying streamer anyway. Literally dead streamer. It's the first time I've heard of you. Damn. That's harsh, dude. Why haven't you heard of me? Do you ever... To be fair, there's a lot of people that are like super famous I've never heard of. Like whenever you go on like a YouTube and they've got like 4 million fucking YouTube subscribers and you're like, I've never heard of this dude. How have I never heard of that guy? You have 380 more viewers than 90% of Twitch. True. But not true. It's probably higher than 90% actually. The amount of people that stream is kind of insane now. $4 million isn't that much these days. What face? That third attack is so fast. I love it. Holy fuck. This weapon's sick. Having 4 million is like having 1 million 5 years ago. Is it? I feel like you'd be as successful though, like more successful than someone who had 1 million years ago, if you had 4 now. Actually, I don't know, Apocalypse. I don't think it's as bad though. You don't really have YouTubers moaning about ads these days. I find it funny when you have like you have like YouTubers with like 1.7 million subscribers and they have a Patreon. And you're like, I mean, do you need a Patreon at that point? Surely you're making enough money to not need a Patreon. I guess more money, you know. I'm not going to complain about getting more money. Yeah, I kind of understand Patreon for a YouTuber that wasn't like ad friendly. I kind of understand that, but like someone who like is always getting ads, I just kind of think like do you really need like Patreon at this point? Cam girls. I mean, cam girls are just taking advantage of like lonely dudes. I mean, don't really bother me too much. They're the dudes giving money. Don't. Yeah, I saw that coming. You fuck. Sneaky has a Patreon. Yeah, well, I mean, Sneaky's fucking weird. I don't know. Sneaky just needs to come out and admit that he likes being a woman. Who's Sneaky? He's just a League of Legends player. His girlfriend dresses him up as a woman and then puts pictures on Patreon and people fap over them. Fuck my life. Okay, does this scale better with... Oh, I'm torn, man. Is this going to scale better with heavy or dex later? Fuck. I'm going to go dex now. I think it will scale better with dex. That's so tight though. I wish you could it should show you really. It should show you where it goes out to at the end. Isn't it quality? I'm not gonna make enough souls to get benefit from a quality build though. Run Resident Evil 2 or Riot. I will, dude. I will. One day. I'm trying to get these runs out of the way before Sekiro. which means I need to grind. Need to put the grind in. Fuck off, Fresco. Maggie won over yesterday. I blame you. Mate, I love the third attack on this weapon. Like, it's so fast, look at it. Holy shit. And he's gonna teleport, yeah. Fuck's sake. What's the... Ugh. Yeah. Do I sound like an arsehole when I say that? I felt like an arsehole today, or yesterday when I did that. Like, somebody messaged, like, I keep getting messages on my Discord, like, hey, Nems, are you going to stream today? And, like, I said, like, please, like, I just said, like, can I not get asked if I'm going to stream when I don't stream? Because I don't want to stream, like, I'm not going to stream if I don't feel like it. And I don't like being asked every day if I'm going to stream. But I think I sound like an arsehole. I don't know. Just didn't want to stream, dude. Nah, it was just like every day, man. It was like every day, like, you're gonna stream. I'm like, mate, I'm not. If I'm not streaming, I'm not streaming. I'm choosing not to stream. But I guess I can kind of understand. I don't know. They just want to know if I'm gonna come on. Yeah. Dying channel. This is the most successful my channel's ever been, dude. I think I stream more than I ever stream. Like, I'm not even streaming much right now, but this is probably the most I've streamed as well. I used to stream like once a week. Like, there's like so many people now, it's like, oh, no, you don't stream. It's like, if you've watched my stream for like the past 2 years, I used to stream like once a week. I used to like go to university and then I'd like sometimes stream. I don't know. Full-time streamer. I've never said I'm a full-time streamer. You guys don't know what I do when I don't stream. Never said it. I finished university now. I have a law degree. Stream quality's improved more. Yeah, I mean, I stream when I want to. I used to stream, like, I don't know, like a few months ago I used to stream when I didn't want to, just because I felt like I had to. And it was just shit. Be sitting there bored, streaming. Like, I'm not going to stream if I'm bored now. I kind of just made that decision. I'd like play Blood Bowl and I was like, this is boring. I would just stream for the sake of streaming. I don't understand how some people don't get bored of streaming. Like there are some people legit that just do like 8 to 10 hours every day. It's like, Jesus, man, how? Money and variation in games. No, but it's like speedrunners do it, man. Like, how? Same game. Like, I love Dark Souls 3 and I like playing it, like, but yeah. Dude, come on. People work 8 to 10 hours a day too, yeah. I know. I understand it, I don't know. Do you guys watch streams every day? Unfortunately. I only watch streams, to be fair. Yeah, I think, like, I don't watch TV anymore. Like, I don't think anyone, like, I don't know, TV these days. Yeah, the only TV I watch is sports. Yeah, that's literally the exact same as me. Like, I watch football. It's like the only thing I watch if I watch TV. Do you know what we're getting close to? What are we getting close to, buddy? Oh, new splits. I'm looking forward to testing my new splits this run. Game of Thrones, yeah, I know. Fucking hell. I can't wait. Like, I don't understand people that say they would want to live I would want to live forever. I've had this conversation before, but I was just like talking about this stuff. Like, I'd never get bored. There's always stuff to do. I feel like I don't have enough time. Like, there's so many games on my backlog that I want to play that I haven't played, like Red Dead Redemption 2, fucking Tomb Raider, the new one I want to play, Detroit Become Human, bloody... There's so many games I want to play, but I just don't have the time. And then, like, there's movies I want to watch, TV shows that I want to watch. And I'm just like, I'd want to live forever, man, because then I could just do whatever. Like, always. There's always new stuff. I want to play Dark Souls 50 when it comes out. If you didn't age, that is. I mean, if you were, like, old and decrepit at, like, fucking 1,000 years old, then yeah. But if you didn't age past, like, just say 30. Everyone gets to the age of 30, and that's you don't get older than that point. That's, like, the peak age. That's where you don't age more. That's how your body physically gets to, and it doesn't change. Living for a long time would be cool. Living forever would, especially if you couldn't die. Yeah. Then again, there's so many things that you have to think about. Like, there's so many things you have to think about. Like overpopulation and all that shit. They're things that I don't want to think about when I think about living forever. No joke, I said this the other day, like, I was driving to Halfords on a Sunday the other day, and I was outside Halfords, and all I wanted to do was leave the car park. And I was in my car waiting, and I was right outside the exit, and I couldn't get my car out because so many cars were there. It literally was so fucking overpopulated. I was like, I was just sitting there in the car thinking, we need a new illness. We need the Black Plague to come back. There's too many people. So many. And then you add in infinite lives, and you're like, okay, rip. Thanos needs to come. Overpopulation is actually going to be a real problem, though. Like, when we're older, I'm pretty sure that will be a problem. Like, it's going to get to a point where, like, Avengers is going to be looked at as a masterpiece. It explored what was the problem before it even happened. Just get like China and just be like, you're not allowed to breed anymore. If you think about it, anti-vaxxers are saving the world. What nice people. I wonder if the R1s are even better on this. Just to... Damn, that actually hits quite fast. That finish reminds me of Dark Souls 2, man. Finishing with the third R1. Damn, look at these splits, guys. Actually in order. Feels fucking good, man. I feel like people that say that they'd be bored of the world are just like miserable bastards. Man, there's so much I haven't done in my life that you could do. That you could master so many different things. Master playing the piano, master playing a guitar, master being a bungee jumper, master... Like, there's so many things you could do. There's so many things that will come out as well, like in the future. Master flying a jetpack. Master becoming an assassin. And then you'd have people who are like 500 years old and their CVs would be like, I have a degree in law, maths, science... be everything. I'm a doctor. I'm a yeah, everything, dude. You'd be overqualified. You'd have people instead of having one person with a degree working at McDonald's, you'd have someone at McDonald's with 20 degrees. Can't get a job because it's fucking overpopulated. Yeah, I was having the debate about God with my mum the other day. She was like, well, there has to be a God. Like, I was like, does there? She went, there can't be nothing. I said, well, there can be nothing. If there could be nothing, if there can certainly be a guy in the sky, there can most certainly be nothing. I'll tell you that much. For sure, dog. The concept of nothing is fucking weird, though. I used to have these thoughts at night. You know when you'd lay in bed, you'd look up. I used to do this when I was a kid, but you'd have, you know, that feeling of we used to think about the universe, and you'd lay in bed looking up at the dark ceiling, and you'd sit there and you'd think about you'd think about the possibility of nothingness. And then you start having that weird feeling in your stomach where it's like... You're like, there can't be nothing because then that means there's something. You know? You have that feeling when you think of space and you think, well, there's nothingness in space. But then there is something because there's nothing. And that's when your mind explodes. It's called anxiety. I actually used to suffer with anxiety quite a lot when I was younger. So yeah, probably. Now I have... So you know what the cure to anxiety is? I used to suffer really bad with anxiety. Like I literally couldn't leave my house. I couldn't talk to people. I wouldn't get my hair cut. And then the cure to anxiety is not giving a fuck about anything. And that's what I'm at right now. I've cured it. I just don't give a fuck about anything. Because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And when I had that mindset, I was anxious about nothing. Because at the end of the day, literally nothing fucking matters. You're all gonna die anyway. Yeah, anxiety manifested into depression. Okay. I'm not depressed, dude. I'm not depressed, I promise. Does streamer have a girlfriend? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Is that why you're asking? Denial was the first stage. I promise. I don't really understand depression anyway. Like, just be happy. Forehead. Just like, don't be sad. Do you ever see that video of that woman and like the Twitch streamer where she's like, "Ooh, don't be." Someone in her chat was like, I can't remember. She was like, "I'm suffering with depression. Your streams really cheer me up." And she went, "Ooh, people with depression are like." I can't remember what it was. Oh fuck! What did she say? She was like, "That's gross" or something. I can't remember what it was. Fuck! What did she say? She said, "Yeah, it's ugly." She went, "Oh yeah, depressed people are like ugly." Don't be depressed, it's like really ugly. It's like, what? Cheer up. It's so ugly being depressed.
Where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out.
No, I've had I've had experiences with mental illnesses, so I kind of understand a lot of it in terms of like how it affects people and stuff. I mean, I had anxiety during university, like really bad. I couldn't leave my room. I had to go to counsellors for it. It was like a year where I was just I don't know what it was, but it was fucking terrible. I just constantly was anxious about everything. My mum had depression when I was 10, and she went into a hospital for it. So I didn't have my mum for like a year when I was like really young. She still suffers from it now, but she's a lot better than she used to be. So I've had a lot of stuff like that in my life, like kind of affect me, but it makes me understand it more. There's a lot of ignorant people about mental illness. So talking about it's like the best thing. It's always the cure. Yeah, no, like I was terrible. I don't know why. There was a stage at university in my second year where it just hit me. I was just like constantly anxious about my life. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, what if there was a place where I had complete doubt that I would pass. So I was like, what if I fail? What do I do? Like, if I fail my law degree, like, where am I? I'm stuck here with debt, with no qualifications, no, like, networking. Like, I had nothing. So I was just, like, constantly anxious about, like, what my life was going to be. Like, and then it just got to a point where I just thought about it all the time. Like, literally every day. And then it got to a point where I wouldn't leave my room. And I just grew my hair out, like, super long. And I used to wear a hoodie in my room, like, my hood up, just because I didn't want anyone to see my hair. I don't know why. And then if I come down for dinner with my parents, I would sit at the table with my parents eating dinner with my hoodie up. And all I did was I used to... My pattern was so fucked. It was more fucked than it is now, but I used to wake up at, like, 10 p.m. at night, go eat my dinner that my mum left in the microwave, go heat it up, eat it, go back in my room, and I can remember this because I used to watch Sopranos at the time. Watch Sopranos all night in bed, doing nothing but watch Sopranos, not talking to anyone. I had no friends to talk to. I didn't have like my girlfriend to talk to at the time. And then I would go to sleep at like 9, 11 in the morning, and I'd sleep all day till 10 p.m. and rinse and repeat. And I did that for a year as I dropped out. Like I didn't go to uni the whole year. They let me have a year off basically at university. And then I was like, my hair got super long. I never washed it or anything. It was terrible. I went downstairs crying my eyes out to my mum and my dad, and I was like, they didn't really see it. I don't know why. I don't know, but they just didn't really notice me going through it. Went downstairs, got my hair cut by my dad while I was crying because I was just upset about everything. And then he shaved it off, like my hair, and when he shaved it off, I like completely just felt like my old self again. It sounds really weird, but I can still remember how I felt when he shaved it. I just felt like a completely new person. I don't know why. It was just something to do with my hair. I don't know why in my head it was like that. And then I started going to counselling just to talk about like my feelings. And then it got to a point where I was like, why was I just started reflecting on why I felt that way and why I let myself get that way. And I just kind of understood that like I cared too much about stuff that I couldn't control in a way. I mean, I was like worrying about passing law. And I was like, well, if I try my best and I fail, then I have no regrets. And it got to a point where I was like, I'm just going to live my life with no regrets, do what I want. And yeah, I was like, I'm just going to live my life with no regrets. And then that way I won't be anxious about stuff and just don't care. And it got to a point where I was just like, I don't care about anything, really. Like, there's nothing I even care about at this point. And then I met my girlfriend. Well, I was with my girlfriend during that time. We kind of went for a break at that point. That didn't help. And then, yeah. I just kind of changed into a person that's just super confident about everything, pretty much. Go to the gym every day, keep myself active, and then just chill out. And that's what I mean. When I got my law degree at the end, when I finally passed, and actually I got a really good fucking grade, so I was really happy with it. And then I decided I was like, I like streaming. My stream was like going well at the time, and I was like, I'm gonna try and stream, like, and do that because I don't want to regret anything in my life. So I was like, if I went straight into law and just become a lawyer, I'd always think, oh, what if I did that? I'd probably enjoy it way more. And I was like, I'm just going to do that because I don't want to regret anything in my life. So that's why I stream. Bachelors. Because I've always played games ever since I was young. Like every fucking game that come out. I got a 2-1. I got 1.4% off a first. I was pretty tilted, but I was still really happy with it. Because I didn't even think I'd get a 2-2 at that point. I was really always nervous about it. Am I going to stream forever? Probably not. I mean, I can't see streaming always being viable. Maybe it will be. I don't know. But at least I've got like backup plans. So, and I'll never regret not streaming. So, yeah, I'm happy with my life as it is. I mean, I think streaming is one of them jobs where you don't plan, like if you actually have it as a job, you don't plan to stream your whole life. You plan to make enough money from streaming that you don't have to work after a certain point. It's one of them jobs where you make your money and then that's it in a short term. I can't imagine people streaming at 50 years old or 40 years old, similar to like a normal job. It's one of them jobs where you make more money than you would in a normal job, to the point where you won't stream when you're older, you know? Maybe, or you do it as a hobby when you're older. I can't see it being like viable watching a 60-year-old play games. Or a 50-year-old. Maybe. That's going to be weird, isn't it? Our generation. I look forward to that, actually. Can you imagine all the big streamers now when they're like 60? Like, how weird's that going to be, man? Watching like 60, like old men streaming on camera. Like, it's going to be cool, actually. Like growing up with your streamer. And there'll be like more older people on Twitch as well, I think. Or like on at least streaming websites and stuff. Who knows? Maybe VR will be a thing. That'll kick off and there'll be like VR streamers and that'll be the new hit thing. Beat Saber, yeah. To be fair, there'll be no way to compete against speedrunners of VR games when you're older. Like, when you're older now, maybe it's impossible to compete with like a 20-year-old in just like normal games, but can you imagine like a VR game where you have to be like a fucking ninja? Like some 60-year-old like, I can't do this skip because I've got Parkinson. I don't know. Something that would just fucking make it impossible. Imagine dying to fucking Havel in 2019. Old age is creepy. Wait, where's... Oh, he's actually protecting my souls. Alright, dude. Alright, come on. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Alright, buddy. Not real. My splits are actually in order. This is a fucking pog from me. The benefit of getting older is you stop giving a fuck. Yeah, I think I've hit the age where... I think I've hit early age at a young age. Is that weird? I've hit old age at an early age. Is that a weird way? I think I've gone through stuff in my life where it's got to the point where I'm like, I just don't care. Like, there's no point caring about shit. I think people that have an easier life, maybe, when they're younger or whatever, maybe it's harder to get to that point of not caring. But yeah, for me, it was just like, meh, life's shit, so fuck it. Maybe that is depression. Yeah, I had that once. I can't remember what it was. I was speedrunning and some guy put, what's the point of speedrunning a game? And then I put, what's the point of any... I was like, what's the point of anything? Smiley face. Did you miss the torch run? Yeah, I just did it 10 minutes ago. But I think there's a beauty in that, because then it's like people that say, like, if you don't believe in God, or like how can you enjoy life as much if you don't believe in something after? Like, atheists don't enjoy life as much or whatever. It's like, no, I don't believe in God, but I appreciate. That was smart. I appreciate the world more because I think like it's precious the time we have here, because I don't think there's anything afterwards. So that's, yeah. So I always found that argument fucking weird. So it's like the whole point of like saying you don't care about life. It's like, well, I just don't care about consequences and stuff. Like, what? How bad can life get, dude? Like, there's a lot of people with what life way worse than mine. That kind of like puts it into perspective as well. It can kind of help. I was just sitting there fucking moaning. I was just sitting there thinking, oh, I'm anxious about if I'm gonna get my fucking law degree, and there's people that probably don't like sit there and worry whether they're gonna get their water the next day. It's like, it's kind of like, get over yourself, man, kind of attitude. It doesn't mean you can't be upset about anything. It's just, you know what I mean. There's worse things. I'll turn 20 this October and I'm feeling like life is pointless and I'm afraid of not accomplishing anything with my own objectives. Yep, exactly, man. I was at the same age when I had it. And now I'm 25 and, I mean, I play video games for people on the internet. I've achieved something like my degree that I wanted, but I've never worked like a proper job. I worked at a cinema for 2 years and I worked at Sainsbury's for like a year while I was at university. They're not like, you know, a serious job. So, you're not the only one, buddy. Don't worry. Life's a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster, just gotta... Who sung that? Fuck, that's in my head now. I did. Okay, chat. Ronan Keaton. Cheers, mate. Streamer thinks he's old at 25. I don't think I'm old. It's just a meme. I'm old relative to 20-year-olds. It's funny actually. I'm at 25 and I don't feel any more mature or older than when I was 18. But it's kind of scary actually. Like, I do a lot more things now that are more adult, like paying my taxes and driving and stuff like that. Buying my own shopping. Like, you do stuff, but you don't feel any older. Like, for me anyway, I don't feel any older. I don't feel like more of a adult. I feel the same. That's a true saying that my dad said to me when I was younger. The voice in your head never grows up. That's true. It doesn't make you a schizo. Everyone's got their own voice in their head when they're doing stuff. What do you mean you're insane if you hear voice? You don't hear voices. Your head talks to you. Like, you're telling me you don't have a voice in your head when you do stuff. Like, if you, I don't know, if someone does something I don't know, if I see somebody and he's got like one leg, there's something in my head that goes, he's got one leg. That's what you have. You know what I mean. I'm insane. Fuck off, guys. I'm telling you to fuck off, but Dave inside of my head thinks you guys are right. It's Dave's here. Hi guys. It's Dave. Come here. No, I don't know. I know I joke around most streams and I'm having banter, but I'm not actually an asshole, guys. Alright? Just a bit of banter. And I appreciate everyone being in my chat without being gay, but I really appreciate everyone being here. Like when I stream and talking to me and stuff. It's pretty awesome. No homo. I hate this fucking boss, man. Dave here, guys. I really killed that boss fast, didn't I? Dave, are you a truer? Yeah, Dave, you sure did. I just should make my own stream. Dave38. He's here, boys. It's your boy Dave on the mic. Dr. Dave Respect. My ulterior ego. Another life question, how do you get a girlfriend? If you're being serious, girlfriends that I've had in my life or met, I've never looked for a girlfriend or wanted one. It just kind of happened. I think people look too hard sometimes, and it just comes across as desperate, or it's like one of them things where you try too hard, it won't work. It just happens. It's like streaming. I'm going to compare getting a girlfriend to streaming. People that are successful usually with streaming, they don't start streaming looking to be successful. They stream for a certain reason, and then it can become successful through luck and stuff like that. If people try too hard, it just never works. Same with getting a girlfriend, boys. If you set out going, I'm going to get a girlfriend, you just force a relationship. I've had quite a few girlfriends in my life, but one serious one and one that I actually really care about. But one serious one happened through being in the same class, and then a year after just saying, hey, and then meeting up. And that was it. That's a great story, really. Do you want to hang out? Yeah. Pretty good. Also, there's 2 steps to getting a girlfriend. 1, be attractive. 2, don't be unattractive. And you're set. Simple steps, boys. Have I had my heart broken? Yeah, for sure. 6 months ago. How to get a boyfriend? Easy. Dude. Is there any girl that will struggle for a boy? The amount of desperate guys there are in the world, man. You can get anyone. Doesn't mean it's going to be quality, but it's just, that's it. I'm a dude. Don't know. I don't really know how gay guys get... It must be hard, actually, finding another guy. Just go to a gay bar. Guaranteed. Oh, Grindr? Is that a thing? Is that like about... I guess Grindr's like a male version of Tinder. Why's it called Grindr? Why are they grinding, Moncaress? Tell chat what happened 6 months ago. Me and my 8-year relationship ended. Pretty self-explanatory. It's fine though. More time for video games and activities. More time for video games and gym. Smiley face. 2 things I love the most. Damn, Kieran. Monka. More time for masturbation. I mean, I probably masturbate more. Yeah, I do, for sure. Is going to the gym actually better than working out at home? Yeah, I have a home gym that I don't use because, like, I changed completely because I have... My mentality for working out at home is so bad. I'd go way less often. It depends how... I don't know. I've got quite a good mental attitude for stuff. Like, my diet's pretty strict. I have no trouble keeping to my diet and stuff, but, like... For gym at home, it just, I don't know, for some reason I just didn't want to go. Went way less. I think you just get in a certain attitude when you like drive to the gym and get in there. You're just sort of like, yeah, I'm here to work out. Whereas if you're at home, it's just kind of like, yeah, it's weird. It's probably the same with like working from home and working at an office or something. Different attitudes when you go there. I'm working from home now and here I am. Yeah, exactly. You probably wouldn't be doing that at work. That's gonna kill me. Oh. Actual pog. Get me full through. Fall through, come on, please. Fuck. I'm not going for pogs, guys. I'm going for gasps. Pogs are cheap. Gasps are where it's at. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. The lack of Nemzo from my subs is kind of tilting. I missed Cinder. I literally just killed Cinder, mate. Come on. Keep up. These runs are going fast, but come on, keep track. I've got +6 after Osiris. Plus... Actually, no. Yeah, +6. It's kind of... I'd rather have +10. Is this weapon good? Yeah. This is a very good weapon. I give it 8 out of 10 hogs. That's a high rating.
I've seen your kind, time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed.
What's 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10 hog is Sellsword Twin Blades, Warden Twin Blades. They're a 10 out of 10 hog. Squeeze from me. Dragon Slayer Great Axe, that's a 10 out of 10 hog squeeze. Oh, do you know what I can do after this? Yeah. Okay, after I do all these runs, should I make a YouTube video rating every weapon and putting them in different hog squeezing categories out of 10? And then I'll rate them? That's a free content. Free content, boys. Hey, Metal Alex 97, thanks for the tier 1 sub, man. Welcome to the gang, dude. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the support, dude. I love this hitbox. It's so fucking good. Imagine dying to Greatwood. I'd never stream again. If I died to Greatwood on one of these runs with like a +10 weapon at like 20+ figure, everyone would remember me as that guy that died to Greatwood. I don't want to go down. I wouldn't stream again. Cell swords are the best weapons, yeah. They're strong as fuck. Do you think you could remember all the weapons? I mean, I could just watch the video a little bit of each weapon that I've done and sort of rate them myself if I forgot how good they were. I mean, I can kind of remember most of the good weapons. I think what I'll do after this is I'll make a list of the fastest weapons. I know it's hard to judge because of how bad the run can be or whatever, but I can kind of remember anyway and sort of adjust it. Gotta go to work. See you later, Frasco, man. Have a good day, dude. Where's my 2 wishes? Wait. Scammed. The Black Knight Sword has been the fastest weapon so far, I think. It should be Sellsword Twin Blades, but that run was scuffed. Holy shit. I hate this boss. 2 fucking swings dead. Especially with a heavy weapon, so I get greedy. Well, this isn't really a heavy weapon, but like a slow weapon. Can you parry him? No. Wasn't it Warden Twin Blades? Nah, Warden Twin Blades is second, I'm pretty sure. Look at the greed, man. This weapon's quite fast. This is going to be sub 2 anyway, at least. It's weird, when I talk about my anxiety earlier in the stream, and then I talked about my mum having depression and stuff, I feel kind of bad, like, talking about that, because she wouldn't like me talking about that, but I don't think it's bad talking about it. I don't know. I feel kind of bad now. Fucking yikes. I don't think it's bad to talk about. Are you doing more weapons? Yeah, I don't have a weapon. You'd like to know how many hours in total all runs take? Yeah, I could do that. It's going to take a lot of effort. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I kind of wish I could get some help with some of the stuff that I do for these runs. Like, I have a Google list, if you do like ! completed. I have to update that all the time. I have to make my own thumbnails on YouTube, and like, I know it sounds fucking baby, like, oh, I've got to do everything, but like, it's just annoying. Like, I've got to do all these runs as well on top of it. I should outsource it. I have mods, yeah. But I don't expect mods to be able to like, do that shit. No friends, Pepe hands. Who needs friends? Not me. I'm stuck in his fucking hammer. What a game. Would I sit down and just do all the thumbnails? Well, the problem with that is I don't know what order I'm doing them in. Like my runs, I'm literally just I pick 10 weapons. I don't know why I split. I pick 10 weapons and then I pick 10 weapons. I don't really do it in a certain order. So, and I don't like having like a set order either. So I can't really make the thumbnails in advance. I mean, I put the thumbnail template on my Discord and said if anyone wants a help, then you can, but no one did, so yeah. That's fair. When's gym stream? So I don't think I'd ever do a gym stream because I don't know, I find it super obnoxious, people in the gym like recording themselves. So I don't think I'd do that myself. This dude yesterday in the gym, right? I was on the treadmill and I don't know why. I just looked around because sometimes I just look around if I'm bored. And it was just me and him in the gym at like 9:30 at night. It was literally just me and him in the whole gym to ourselves. And I turned around and he was doing like an Instagram selfie on himself sitting down. And he looked up at me when he was taking the picture, and he looked at me as I turned round, seeing him doing it. And he gave like the most like embarrassed look ever. I felt so bad. I was like, it's alright, dude. You can take pictures of yourself. It's fine. I just carried on running. I was like, fuck that. Yeah, I didn't say anything, man. He was jacked. A big old black jack guy. I ain't gonna say nothing. It was actually the most out of place fucking selfie though. He was like sitting on like a medicine ball doing it. It could be like mid bicep curl at least. No, I love going to the. I used to go to the gym every morning, but now I'm going at night time because I don't know what it is, but I like driving there like when it's pitch black, and going on the treadmill, looking at the it's pitch black outside, and I like just looking into the dark while I just listen to music. It's like super cathartic for me. And then driving home at night in the dark, it's just nice. I haven't got like the bright lights in my eyes from the outside. Because the treadmill is like right next to windows, so I'm just looking outside on the window. And I'm literally probably like, when I'm there at 10 o'clock at night, because it closes at 10, when I leave, like I'm literally the last person in the gym. No one's there really, like past like 9:30, everyone leaves. It's just me on my own. It's quite nice. In the morning there's always 1 or 2 people there. Why is it closed so early? What, 10 PM? I don't think that's early. Unless it's like a 24-hour gym, I can't see it closing like later than that. I think 24-hour gyms are quite cool though. If there was a 24-hour gym next to me, I'd go to that. Because no joke, sometimes at like 1 in the morning, I'm like, I just feel like going to the gym. It's kind of weird. So nice at night driving on empty streets, yeah. Last night, it sounds weird, like I didn't stream yesterday, so I just had a day to myself, and I went to the gym twice yesterday. I went in the morning, and then I went again at night just to do some cardio. And I finished gym at 10, and I was like, I'm probably like a 2-minute drive away from my house. So I was like, I'm just going to drive for a while. So I just went onto the motorway and just had a drive for like an hour. Just like listening to music. It was quite relaxing. Do you have Planet Fitness? I don't think it's called Planet Fitness. Yeah, like I say, we have Pure Gym in the gym. There are some that have like 24 hours. So, do I have a 6-pack? Not at the moment. I'm cutting right now. On a serious one right now. I used to have a 6-pack like all the time. But I bulked up just to get some muscle mass. But yeah, I probably will again. I don't really care about having a 6-pack too much though. It's weird, I have a really long torso. So I have like, do you ever have it's like, I have such a long torso I can get like an 8-pack. It's kind of nice. It looks weird though. Long torso boys in the chat. This weapon's actually nice. Facecam when? I don't like facecam streams. I never saw the joy of looking at someone's face while they play games, to be honest. The moveset's weird. Yeah, it is pretty weird. It's nice though. I like the little swing, like the third swing here. It How fast is that? It looks cool as fuck. It like kind of like swing it up. It's like a... I like it. I think it only goes to 3. It doesn't... It just goes back to normal after the 3, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, it goes more than that. It's got like a... It's got like a fucking 6-hit combo or some shit. Unless it just redoes that same animation past the 3. That's probably what it does. I'm never going to get that R1 off enough. It's just too fast. Only... Oh. Damn, this is like a 140 something pace, I think. No, no. It might be like low 150, 140, maybe. No, it's not 140. I'm out of my mind if I think it's 140. Never mind. This is 150 something pace, though. Alright, what weapon do I do after this one? Dranghammers, Malbreaker, S-Stock. Am I still growing my beard? Yeah, I am now. Dranghammers. Malbreaker, you want to see me suffer? I won't suffer with Malbreaker. I don't think there's any weapon that is really going to make me suffer now, except for Fist and Torch, maybe. I don't think Torch will even make me suffer. Did Lichbane abandon DS2 and root DBGS for DS3? No. Lichbane will always be a DS2 cultist, mate. I'm surprised. I think the only reason he's in this stream is because I'm using DBGS. I don't think Lich has ever been in this stream outside of Dark Souls 2. What the fuck? I think I've already done parry and dagger, yeah. It's quite fast as well, it's like 2 hours. Oh, Grave Tender. This is going to be my first run with actual splits in order. Hey Joe. Poglitch. Did they remove Oh My God Scoots like completely now? Oh, that looks sick! Damn, this fucking R1 roll catches as well, kinda. What's the symbol at the last name? I actually don't know. I think it's something to do with the arena. I think it's something to do with the arena, because you get the arena thing from this boss, and I think it's like a preview of what it's like in the arena when you're fighting someone. I don't know. I think it's something to do with the arena, like showing off what the arena's like. Your rank in the arena? Oh, okay. Yeah, well then that's what it is. You get ranks in arena in this game. Nems, in your opinion, what's the hardest boss? That's a hard one. It's all like, it's kind of situational on what weapon you use and what your build is and just your brain, the way it works. But I'd say Gao. Probably Gao. But the thing is, people think Gao isn't the hardest because by the point you've got to Gao, you've learned the mechanics as much as possible. So that's literally the last possible boss you can fight. But I still think Gao's the hardest. I never died to Gao. Yeah, but that's irrelevant. It kind of matters. Like, I know every moveset, whereas most people don't. So it kind of it's kind of situational. Because like I know every moveset, but casually most people aren't going to know every single moveset. So there could be like an argument and say, what's the hardest boss after you know every move? I die to everything. It kind of doesn't matter what I die to. Like, if I die, most of the time it's just because I'm being greedy. Like, I'm not going to ever die to a boss, like, ever, if I'm, like, super tryharding. And I'm not trying to be fast or anything. It's got to the point where I've played this game way too much to ever die to, like, a boss. If I'm just trying. Super focused, never reading chat, like, yeah. Or like messing around being greedy or trying to do a move set or some shit. Cinder's pretty fucking hard if you're not leveled. Like if you go straight from SL1, like if you just say pure boss, no leveling, Cinder's the hardest boss. In terms of like trying to read a move set, trying not to get hit. And you're trying to be fastish. Then it's probably Cinder. Yeah, it's like saying Osiris is hard. Like Osiris has an unfair move where it just like insta charges and hits you. And I've probably died to Osiris the most in like speedruns, but he's definitely not the hardest boss. It's like this boss can kill me with them fireballs, because sometimes they just like their AI breaks and they don't fall around him and they're undodgeable. Like this attack, if he's close to a wall, fucking yikes. That's hard as fuck to dodge usually, but he just goes past you as well. That hitbox though. Holy shit. Gal was way harder for you at SL1. No, well yeah, that's what I mean. It's kind of situational. Like Cinder was definitely the hardest for me at SL1. Pontiff is hard for your first playthrough. Yeah, I mean it kind of matters when you get to Pontiff as well. Like if you get to Pontiff with you can get to Pontiff with +4 and like slight levels, or you can get to Pontiff with +7 and quite good levels, and then he's easy. So it just depends. Gundyr is the hardest boss. I think Gundyr is probably one of the weakest first bosses in a Souls game. I mean, Bloodborne has the hardest first boss in any Souls game. Souls pre-Souls 1 is probably the easiest boss in a Souls game. Who's the first boss in Dark Souls 2? Oh, that's kind of situational, isn't it? Last Giant. Yeah, that's shit. Yeah, but most people would... You'd say most people's just like... It's mostly Last Giant though, right? That's like the intended first boss. So, if you rate them, you'd have Gascoigne. I'm not going to count Cleric Beast. I guess Cleric Beast would be there as well. They're both hard, so... At early levels. Hey, Dennis. I'd say the hardest first boss is Bloodborne, then Dark Souls 3, then Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 2, then Dark Souls 1. Is that a bad rating? I've never played Demon Souls.
Many of us are by...
Sounds about right though. Sounding is easier than Last Giant, yeah. I did put Last Giant as easiest though, didn't I? Is that Demon Souls boss hard? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably just speed awareness. Yeah. Thank you. I'll make some lunch soon. You're up. Why are you whispering? What, you talking to me? It's not. You're not saying anything, are you? My mum always whispers when she comes in my room and I'm streaming, even though she's literally just been like, "Here's a letter for you." She doesn't want to be heard, but even that picks it up. I got a letter from the police. I want to open it now because I want to see what they say. I'll open it on my next... no, I want to get sub 2. I'll read it after this run, I guess. The anticipation's killing me. Is Knut... What? What? Oh, my mum came in my room and said, "Don't read that on your stream. It's too official." It's too official. Right, I've opened it, but I won't read it until the stream's ended. No, I got caught speeding like 2 weeks ago when I was driving. I thought it was a 40 road, but it was a 30 road, and the camera picked me up. So they sent me a letter saying, "Can you confirm that you were the driver at the time?" So I sent that, and then they send you a letter back, either giving you a fine or letting you go to a speed awareness course. And if you go to the speed awareness course, you don't have to pay a fine, and you don't have to get points on your license. So I'm hoping that they're offering me to do the course, otherwise I have to pay the fine and get the points. So I'll have a look. Hopefully it's the course they're inviting me to. A speedrunner going to a speed awareness course. Fucking yikes. It's like it fucking writes itself, doesn't it? What a meme. I think you have to pay for the course. I don't know. I think the course ends up being the same as the fine, but you don't get the points, which is pretty important. What? What are you talking about, Mum? What? I'm not allowed to talk about fucking... actually getting tilted at me for talking about this on stream. Jesus. Yeah, I don't see the problem talking about the fact that I have a speeding ticket. Like, what the fuck's the... who cares? The police are watching you, Ashley. They might revoke the course. Yeah, it's like me being on my stream going, guys, I committed fraud and they've caught me, but I've got to go to court next week. Is this the sub 150 run? Come on, baby. Is this it? It's going to be close, actually. Fuck. Now I have to actually try hard as fuck. Alright, let's go. Come on. Give me it. Can't you do something about this if you're a lawyer? What do you want me to do? I got caught speeding. I'm going to delete the tapes. I'm in. I've got the documents. I'll do like a Mission Impossible into the police station. I'll just go to court and go, guys, I didn't know it was a 30 road. I thought it was a 40 road. And I stream every day on Twitch, so I'm slightly insane. Defense complete. Advertise my channel in court. Hey guys, subscribe to Nems38 with your Twitch Prime. Or your normal money, one or the other. If you thought I was fast on that speed camera, look up. You should see me on Dark Souls 3. It's insane. Don't smash it, boys. Okay, let me open this letter. I'm getting it out. I want to... Yes, I got invited to the speed awareness course. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking poggers. My course now. Apparently it's a 4-hour course. Dude, they're going to show me pictures of fucking kids that have been run over at 30 miles an hour and kids that have been run out at 40 and be like, this is what you would have done if you ran over a child. And I'm going to be like, dude, I was in the wrong... Fuck, I thought it was 30. Come on, dude. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I promise. My speed awareness has risen since getting a ticket. My awareness is insane right now. I'm so aware of my speed. I have a timer for everything, dude. I have live split open IRL. My awareness is so high right now. What? I'm cheating. Fuck you, meme. Let's go, baby. 150. Cheers, mate. Speedway.
It's time!
See you later, I love you. My dad threw Tic Tacs at me. He bought me some Tic Tacs. Oh, nice guy. Yoink. My Tic Tacs now. $1:38 in-game time. Nice. I eat my Tic Tacs. I don't even suck on my Tic Tacs. Does anyone suck on their mints? I always just chew them all. I put them